right, excuse me for that. Okay. So the purpose of the ministry is to encourage family members to carry out their duties in the fear of God. That's the first thing. The second one is to transform ailing families to become healthy and vibrant families, all right? To also enable families to include children to understand God's purpose for their lives. To counsel couples, single parents, and children through scriptures that provide answers to their problems and life changes. All right? So we will not be able to do all of those. We may do some, but as long as it will address part of those objectives. Anyway, all right. The targeted audience. Many times when we come in here, some sermons or some teaching, they may sound like they are targeted for a certain group of people, males or females or parents or so forth. This is a families builder conference and is targeted to everyone who belongs to a family. It may be individuals, micro families, the extended family, the spiritual family, whatever family you are in, even at work. And okay, all right. Now I will try to focus on, because this subject of finance is very wide and big. So I will focus on finances, budgeting in the family, and how to handle finance and so forth, so that we can know how to stay away on. All right. Now, what is budgeting, or what is a budget? It's a formal process by which a government or an organization or a family or a group of people, they set aside funds for specific use. One word to note here is these funds are set aside for a certain use, for a specific use, okay? And it's a visual presentation of your financial priorities based on your income, all right? It's a visual representation of the priorities that you need, which are based on your income. All right, so if we get those things, we're going to do fine. All right, and why should we even budget in the first place? All right, so this helps us to set goals and targets in the family, and it will help us to achieve plans that we have. So if we live without plans, if we live without goals, we'll just live haphazardly. I remember some time back when Gideon Gono was the governor, the central governor in our country, he said, if you do not plan for your finances in the future, when you get the money, you'll just squander it. Just like what happened to the war veterans when they were given the gratuity which they had. Many of them, they went ahead to hire buses just to carry their jacket because they had not planned for that money when it came. And they lost all that money. So this is the purpose that we want to achieve. We want to be good in our planning. And we also want to become good stewards of God's money, which he has entrusted us. All right? So this money we have already been entrusted by God. It is not ours. So when we get it, we must be good stewards. All right? So we're going to read a couple scriptures just for us to be to have a basis of the word of God. 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 2 in King James Version says, moreover, it is required in stewards that a man be found faithful. All right. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10, it says, as every man has received the gift, even so minister the same one to another as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. So it is a requirement for each and every one of us to be good stewards with the money that God has given us. You might say, no, this is my own salary, this is my own money, I'll do whatever I want. You don't have a right to do whatever you want because it is God's money. You are required to be faithful with that money.